Hi, welcome to the Thister podcast. Cue the intro that we have yet to make. Also, we want to apologize for Melissa's echo. We think we might have figured it out, but either way, the next one we won't have this problem because we are doing a whole different system.
Fingers
So
crossed.
bear with us. We're learning. And it's better to do than to do well. I heard that somewhere on a
This
book
is
or
just raw
sticker.
and organic. That's what I'm blaming my shitty sound.
But we did some adjustments right now. I think it should be better, but definitely next one, it'll be 100% better. Clear, crisp. I should have an office when I get back. Melissa still be at her standing desk with her. Tell him what Elias told you.
He wants to buy me a wallpaper que le di lástima. Like, ay, pobrecita, no tiene background. I was like, is he being a supportive husband or like,
Ay,
I don't know.
pobrecita. So
Pobrecita.
let's start with our life updates. I'll go first because
Okay.
I'm letting you go first. Today is Papi's first baseball game. I'm excited. Kayla and Carlos are gonna go. Did I tell you?
No, but
Melissa?
I
You
figured.
What else? It's getting hot as balls. Why do people say that? Balls hot.
Hot as
You could be
balls.
streaming issues due to unstable internet. Oh, never mind. Okay. False alarm. Oh yeah, it's hot as balls. I haven't turned my AC on because I'm dreading my APS bill because last summer it was at its peak and I'm trying to hold off, but I'm pretty sure my husband
Hang
is
in
gonna
there.
turn it on like any second because he's always hot, and so is Elle. And I feel bad because their rooms are upstairs, and upstairs is the hottest part of the whole
I'll
house.
say.
We should all just move into the basement, I think. Save
I
money.
think that's a great idea. What are you drinking?
Also, matcha, but I got the limited batch Chobani confetti cake creamer.
It's good. It's not too artificially.
No, surprisingly it's not, but like matcha confetti cake, matcha latte.
Good.
Thank me later.
I'm gonna
Thank
add
me
it
later.
to my
But you need
Instacart.
like a tiny dash. Tampoco no te pases, like a tiny dash. So
Okay.
Elle's pet peeve is that I don't whisk my matcha enough and it settles, and I'm like,
It's the young in us that it's like you have to hand whisk, not use a frother.
Yeah, I'm a abomination
You are.
of matcha because I use an electric. I don't have
It's because it's a
time.
process.
I
It's a
can
process.
appreciate it. It's an art. It's beautiful, but like I don't have time to sit there and whisk my matcha.
I'm looking for the birthday cake creamer on Instacart.
I don't know if it's at Target only or it's a limited batch. That's all I know, but 10 out of 10.
I thought we were canceling
Target is
Target.
canceled.
¿Qué es porque
But I
estás comprando
feel like the
creamer?
limited batches are there.
No está aquí. Not at Sprouts Instacart. Anyway, continue.
That was my life update. That's it.
What a beautiful life update.
Well, okay, so the
Chobani
kids get off of
creamer
school
and
this week. The kids get off of school for spring break. We're leaving to Cabo, Barriles, East Cape, whatever you want to call it. We're leaving from Sunday to Sunday. Melissa's leaving from
Tuesday to Sunday.
So that should be fun. I'm really looking forward to a nice, relaxing spring break with my sister and Santi.
Yes.
What else? I think that's good in my life update department.
Okay.
I
life.
have a question for you. Do you watch our podcast or listen to
I
them?
do.
I don't. But I don't watch any of my content. Like literally, I just shoot it. I'll take a Snapchat and I upload it. I don't look at my pictures. I kind of just post and go. Why do you think I post so many typos? Like so many typos because I just post and go. Like I don't like to overthink it because I feel like we can be so self-critical that I feel like if you overthink, you'll never put content out.
I don't do it to be hard on ourselves. I do it for just constructive criticism. Like, okay, this is what we can change, what we can add, what we can do, what we can not do,
the things that I want to change is obviously quality and things that are technical that we're learning as we go. But like, as far as like, I mean, I was there. I heard what we fucking said. Like, and I don't want to, I really, really hope that all our podcasts can just be like uploaded the way we've been doing to where I don't have to edit.
No editing.
Yeah, because I just feel like it just gives it that organic, like conversational feel, which has been great. Like I've gotten really good feedback. Like, salud.
No. Me lo espantaste.
A really good feedback. Sure. Like it's so flattering. Like I'm like happy. Very, very
I love
happy.
this for us.
I love this for us.
Mm-hmm.
Even my mom, which my mom is the most critical, judgmental Mexican mom. Like she always has some negative shit to say,
And she's a
and
fan.
she's a fan. She hasn't said anything negative, and I'm just like, because when we did YouTube, she always had some shit to say.
Mm-hmm.
But the podcast is Lupi's approved, Nani's approved.
It's doing well.
Mm.
So my life update. Well, I'm gonna drink a Spindrift grapefruit. This is really good sparkling water.
I don't like that one.
I like
I
it.
don't mind it, but it's so bitter.
I like that it's bitter. Speaking of bitter, I fed my son yogurt today,
Oh
and
yeah,
but it's not like Danone. It's like Greek full fat, like those
part
Iceland super
3
probiotic,
trillion
probably alive cultures,
probiotics.
and it's tangy, So mi hijo hace unas caras. It's the best. It's so funny, but I don't think he's a fan. So I started to feed my son last week. He was ready. Giving him carne, giving him avocado, banana, and now yogurt. And I have a question for the moms out there. So, the newer moms are giving their kids in slices rather than smashed. I want to
Oh
hear
yeah,
what
we
you guys
talked
think
about
about
that
that.
this morning. So mine, we would puree the shit out of it in those little baby bullets, and you'd make a puree out of everything. But I know now they want you to give your kids a more of a texture or entire pieces, which I was telling her like makes sense. If I had a baby, I would do the same thing, because if you think about caveman times, it's not like they were pureeing
And that
food.
you're
Like,
helping them out to not choke.
yeah,
Like
and
you're
babies
making them dumb
learn.
kind of
I
by
felt,
smashing everything.
yeah, for sure. So that train of thought as far as babies, I think is smart. I would do it if I could go back.
I'm smashing everything because I'm just like, the anxiety in me is like, not today, but I'm going to start giving him in spears because
It's
it's
funny
only fair.
because you were like those babies that would choke on everything. I think that's why I've been so chill. Besides me being type B, like I've been chill with my kids because you would turn purple and blue. And like I learned that like eventually you get it out. Like it's very rare that you actually choke and die on something.
That
Like
Elle choked
usually,
on me once. The first time that I ever babysat her, actually,
oh
she
yeah,
choked
it's
on
true.
me. She was in the
What
jumper.
was she
First of
eating?
all, gave her goldfish in the jumper. Who let me give her goldfish while she was jumping? Anyway, I gave her
I
goldfish
feel
in
like
the
I don't
jumper,
remember the story.
and se me empezó a ahogar así machine, and I picked her up and I just started hitting her. Y por fin se le salió, but it did scare me.
Speaking of choking, so Melissa always choked as a baby. Like always, she turned blue. We always blamed everything on her being a preemie, but who knows if that was
Hasta la
it.
fecha.
But when I first started dating ever, like one of our first like times he met my parents and my
We should
family
say
went
that
to
one
this
for childhood trauma or drama.
Italian restaurant. I know we should save that one, but I already started, so I'm gonna finish. And we ever had just met my parents. We eat at this Italian restaurant. It's like awkward when you first meet them. And Melissa was probably, how old were you? Like 12?
Yeah, I was 12.
Like 12. And
I
she's
was thick.
choking. She's choking on bread, and we're all talking, and she's
Back
standing
it
up.
up though. They
What?
brought the bread. Okay, so like I said, I was thick, and so they brought the bread without our
Gordita.
drinks first. Like, ya sabes, cuando llegas al restaurante italiano y te
A
traen,
bread
like,
basket.
when you go to a Mexican restaurant, they bring you chips and wok or whatever, chips and salsa. So in el italiano, they brought us bread, and then they took our drink order. They didn't bring us our drinks, just the bread. Continue.
So she stood up, and we're all still talking, and Ever's like, I think she's choking, like he's telling me and my parents, and we're like, she's fine. Like because she
No,
was
I
always like
wasn't
really
fine.
hyper and stuff, and like middle child, they need attention, so nobody was like looking at her, and Ever was like, no, I think she's really choking,
I
and we're
was.
like, she's fine, and you were like going like that, so Ever stood up and like saved
And then I
her.
started going, and
And then no, my mom goes, no, she can breathe. Listen, she's breathing because she was making that noise. So Ever got up and did like the Heimlich or whatever, one of
boca a
those
boca. No, I'm
procedures.
just kidding.
No,
No,
it
mouth
wasn't
to
mouth to
mouth.
mouth. And it popped out. And he was like just looking at us like, what the fuck? That's when he should have known. He should have ran from this family.
That was like in that same days when I farted, remember? And they tried to.
Oh, so then
The
after
wave
that,
was just
we
the
go
same
back
days.
we go back to the Via, and And then we're watching TV. I just started dating Ever. Like he just was around my family, and we're all on the couch. And did you cough or sneeze?
I sneezed.
She sneezed and farted at the same time, so loud.
Salió mucha presión. But I tried to play it off. Like
And
I
I'm
was
like
like, oh, this.
red. I'm like pena ajena, like red.
I thought the sneeze was loud enough that you couldn't
That
hear
it was
the
gonna
fart, so
cover
I
the
just
fart.
continued to watch TV. Like didn't
Like it
flinch.
didn't even happen. It was so loud. Like it was so loud. We all started laughing. It definitely
I
broke
forgot
the
about
ice.
these. Are good. Let's save these for childhood trauma and drama. See,
But
see.
you have zero shame. It's not even like you cared. You were just trying to play it off so like we could just go on about our lives.
Anyway, let's begin the topics.
What was
What's
this?
this
Oh,
podcast
so
episode about?
this is example of our different personalities. Like Melissa's always like, "What's the podcast going to be about?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Pick something from the list." And then she has to tell me like 5 times, and then she's like, "Write down some ideas." And I'm like,
Write that down.
"Sure." And then we get here right now. I'm pressing record, and it goes 5, and I'm like, "What are we doing?" I was like, "I don't know."
So
So
it is Mexican slang and TikTok chismes once
let's
again.
start with the TikTok chismes, and then we'll get to the Mexican slang because
Okay.
that's like a la carte.
Okay. So you
So
update me since I'm not in the TikTok world, and then
if you
I'll
watch
tell
the
you how
other
much I know.
episode of this, my sister's super annoying. She's one of those people that's not on TikTok, but like por sus huevos. Like I'm not on
No,
TikTok because
that's not
everybody's
true.
on TikTok, and she just wants to be different. And she's like, no. So she doesn't know any of the chismes, which is really annoying
I know
because.
of them. I just
But
don't
by the time
know.
you get them on Instagram, like they're done. Like that chisme's not even relevant anymore.
Continue.
So I had to catch her because she asked me, she's like, what's going on with Haley Baldwin, Haley Bieber, and Justin Bieber? And I'm like, oh my God, girl. So I had to I sent her like the YouTube
The
shorts. Did
documentary.
you watch it?
Yes, I did. And it is crazy.
So I had to send her that 7-part series that's like viral on TikTok, but
Can
obviously
you
it was.
explain to the people like me that don't know?
So somebody made this video of the timeline between Haley wanting like and Justin and how she like hunted him down, how she stalked him, how she was at all his concerts, how she would
At an early age, like
at
11, right?
early like chamaquita, like she manifest. She just didn't manifest it, like she made it happen. But they
She put the
also
work.
dissected like how she sabotaged their relation his relationship with Selena Gomez and how she tries to embody like whoever he's into. It's a crazy ass video. I think people are really good at putting 2 and 2 together, and sometimes it's just I feel like a coincidence, but this is a lot. Like this one's a lot.
So do
Half
you
of
feel
it,
like there is truth to it?
I think at least half of it has to be true. I think she was definitely a fangirl, one of those like when te
Believers.
enamoras when you're little kids to a celebrity, and she did everything in her power to make it happen, like to make it happen. And
Mhm.
I think I feel bad because I feel like Justin, obviously take this with a grain of salt. Like nobody cares about it. It's not like we know them. But I feel bad because I do feel like she's genuinely in love with him and he's kind of like, fuck. Like this wasn't the love of my life, but he's settling.
I
And
wonder
that
if
makes
they
me
see these
so
videos, like
sad.
if Haley and Justin Bieber see these videos and they're like, what the fuck?
I'm sure Justin's kind of like, this is fucking weird. And she's probably mortified. But
It's
I don't know.
humiliating.
I just feel bad because they're so young. Like life is like she could be with somebody that genuinely is just as obsessed with her as she is with him, and he could also be with I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel like
Do you
they have.
feel like what's it called? Where was I going with this? I went blank. Um where was I going with this? Se me fue el rollo, Michelle.
Okay.
Continue.
So that's my take on it, and then I'm totally living for Selena and Benny Blanco. Like I
I
love
love
that
it
man.
too.
I love
I
that
see her
man. Like
genuinely
he's
happy.
so
Está
well.
bien feo, pero he seems like a teddy bear
He
and
seems like
los
a
miro
teddy
bien
bear, and he
enamorados.
seems like he's very like emotionally mature, which is she's fucking winning at life. It seems
And
like
she needs that
yeah, and
because
it
he's
seems like
been all over the
he's
place.
clocked in his hours of therapy. Like he knows what he wants. He's not into like like I don't know. I think I even though everybody says that he got the prize, I think she got the prize. I
I
think
have a
he's
question though.
y no se me hace tan feo. He's like
That
cute in a
fail.
goofy
But
kind of way.
first of all, I think I've
Like
asked
a
you this before.
Labubu, like, like they're
You
just
look
so
like a
ugly, they're
labubu. Ajá, tan
cute,
feo que
like,
está bonito.
I think he's cute.
My question to you is, why is Selena Gomez famous? Because I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, obviously she's got some talent, but I think honestly, I think she just was in everything. Like I think
At
timing,
the right
like the
time.
timing was perfect in social media, on the Disney Channel. I think she's likable as far as like she's not too either like which direction, like she's semi
Real.
neutral. I think her health struggles made people compassionate for her. I just
Relatable.
think she's God's favorite. Like she's just the timing is like the
Yeah, because I
timing is
don't understand.
perfect.
It's not like she's musically gifted,
Yeah, I
acting
mean she can
gifted.
sing, she can act, but not like she's like crazy, crazy
Wow.
talented. And she's cute. Like I think she's pretty, but tampoco no está like I don't know, like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. But I think she's just like she just has it. She's got that star quality that people can't explain, and timing. Timing is
I
everything.
remember what I was going to ask you.
But
Justin Bieber and Sabrina Carpenter. Is that real? Are they really a thing or no?
I guess he started following her,
And
and
that's it.
Haley's
And everyone's
toxic
like,
ass
well, they're
was
getting
like,
married.
yeah, but I don't know. Guys are shady as hell, so you never know.
Hmm.
But so
It's
my daughter,
crazy.
I was like the biggest Sabrina fan. Like she goes so hard for that girl, huh?
Machine.
I haven't asked her take on this.
I'm not really a believer. Like, so Justin Bieber was from my generation, like Justin Bieber, One Direction, the Jonas Brothers, all that. But
My generation was NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees.
love that for you. I respect him. I think he's cute and stuff, but I'm not like one of those diehard like believers.
No, I think he's talented. Like I think he's definitely a talented kid, but I'm not a big pop music girly like I never was.
Hmm.
So I don't get it. But I remember watching his little documentary and being like, "Oh, it's so
He's
cute."
charming.
Like it's like yeah, he's charming and his like story is inspirational and but I mean, it's hard to be that famous and that young and have the whole world at your fingertips. Like you really need a strong support system of really like like a family with like values and like to really get past all of that. So
For sure.
I feel
Send
bad, but
prayers.
send
Send prayers to
prayers.
JB and Haley.
And honestly,
In
I hope they
summary,
figure it out because all relationships have seasons and this could just be one of theirs. And she was obsessed and like she was she manifested and made it happen. Like she was Miss Bieber.
are you Team Haley or Team Selena?
I'm neither. I feel like both of them got what they wanted. I feel like Selena's in a good place and she got her Bieber, so good for both
Mm-hmm.
of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm Team neither. I'm Team neither, honestly, because
Speaking, are you team Casu or team
Nodal
Angela?
or
This
Angela.
is like the Mexican version of Selena and
In all honesty, I'm Team Kasu 100%. I freaking okay. I like Cristiano Ronaldo's music, but I hate him as a person. Like se me hace bien culero everything that he's done in like such a short span of what 3-4 years.
I mean,
Like
he's a young dude, like I
está
said,
bien
with the world at his
pendejo.
fingertips. He sucks. I mean, musically, I love him, but as a person, yeah, he kind of sucks. But I also feel really bad for Angela because she's so young. Like, I think it's that first
But where are the
love. They're
parents at?
so
She's got
young.
one of the most
I know, but still, don't you
Mexican.
remember? I remember being that age and thinking like I knew it all, and like she's at that age and like she's in love with him, and yeah, he did have a baby and he was with Gasu, but I think she was just in love. Like I think she was in love. The same thing como La Haley. Like she was literally manifested that relationship. Like they have interviews of the way she would look at him and when she did that song with him. And I think he wanted something completely different and he thought like he was gonna settle down. He thought everything like she's Mexican music royalty and
Are
I mean he
Angela and
is
Nodal still together?
I think they are saying que no, that they're not, which I'm not the least bit surprised. But I do feel bad for her because she's such a young girl that made mistakes, which
I
we
don't
all
like
make
that they're
mistakes.
bullying her.
That's what
Like,
I don't
they
like
should
because
bully
it's
him.
they should be bullying him and not her. And I feel bad because she's young and maybe this was a mistake, but like nobody's perfect, and it sucks that the whole world has to criticize her. And then they criticize about the way she looks,
She
about
can't
her.
do
She
anything
can't do
right. It's like
anything. Like
she
that's the thing
sees bien
about
feo.
that's the thing about Mexican culture. Like we never forgive or forget. Like if something happens, like that's
Well, look at
it. Yeah.
Yaritza y su
Su
esencia.
esencia. Yeah, like when you're canceled, you're like, there's no coming back. There's no crisis management. There's no PR that's gonna save your ass. But I don't
Did
know
you
if
hear
I
the
was her
Casu song?
PR. So I have a thing, like I'm a frustrated like PR. Like in another life, I was in PR. Like my strategy to get Angela, I would just have her own it. I would have her make some fucking songs about stealing your man and blah blah. Just own it. Be like, you're calling me this homewrecker, this whatever. I'm gonna be about it, and just be like, I'm a baddie now. Look at me. This could be like her like edgy
Rebellious era.
era, her like little hoe era, like showing more skin. Like I think that's the direction I would go. Plus, I think her relationship's falling apart with Nodal, so like it's a perfect time.
If I was her PR agent, I would have told her to fake her death. And then all of a sudden, like, resurrected from the dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
question. ¿Se murió la Jenny Rivera o no?
Yes, I think she died.
I think she faked it.
She didn't make
I
enough
know they
money
found her
to
toe,
go.
but that don't mean shit.
I don't think she made enough money yet to go hide somewhere and live off of her royalties. Like I think she died.
Okay. Did you hear Casu's new song?
Yes, it's sad.
It's really sad.
But I like her reggaeton area. I mean, she's got a good voice. Está bonita la voz, but I like her music más like reggaeton,
Pues
trap.
está dolida ahorita.
Ya sí,
She's
está dolida. And then I'm thinking like, damn, no, that like, why is like ni que fuera pa tanto? I know she's got
no,
a
he's like a
baby
little
with
short
him, but
king.
I would not have. She's already made like 2 or 3 songs. Like I would have already, if I was her PR consultant, I would be like, no, don't mention it anymore. Like you're over this.
I feel like she just started talking about him. I thought she was very
But it's
silent.
also good. It's also good publicity for her, para todas las dolidas. I mean,
She's
Paquita
got the
made a
views.
whole
She's got
ass,
the numbers.
yeah, and Paquita made a whole ass fucking career off being a man
R.I.P.
hater. So R.I.P. Paquita.
That's the TikTok chisme we should be talking about,
We're
actually.
gonna dedicate this episode is dedicated to La
A moment
Paquita,
of
an
silence.
icon, a Mexican icon.
A moment of silence for Paquita.
Pour it out.
Cheers. I'm gonna do this. You know those people that cheers on when you FaceTime? Cuando andas
No, that's
pisteando?
only you. That's
Oh,
only you and Carlos.
no.
You and Carlos are the most. This is how I know they're lit. When they FaceTime and they start going like that on the phone all hard, like I know they're lit.
Anyway,
What other chisme?
Kim K and Kanye. You told me about this one. I don't know anything.
Yeah, so this one is. So I guess Kim has the rights to all the kids' name, like they to be like featured on anything or use their names or whatever. And Kanye made a song with Diddy or about Diddy or with something with Diddy, and she obviously like was like, no, like you are not
Red
using
flag.
my daughter. Like North had a verse on it or whatever, and Kim's like, I'm not gonna let you use. Which obviously any mother, like, how the hell are you gonna let your child have any to be associated with P Diddy? So that's
Yeah.
how it feel. But then all the text, he leaked the text messages saying that like they're over his dead body and blah blah blah. So now she's trying to get sole custody of them because they share custody. But honestly, I give props to Kim because I feel like she's handled it so well as
With
far as
his
not.
mental instability.
Yeah, I feel like she's given him like, I don't know. I would, unless Kanye's got some dirt on her and she's afraid of that, but I don't know how the hell she's been so patient. Like I already wouldn't have let him see his kids. Like it's already there was already too much before that. So either she's a saint and she just really has compassion and
Patience.
patience for him, or he's got some fucking dirt on her and she knows it.
Yeah.
Or both.
Question: do you still wear your Yeezys and any Yeezy merch or no?
No, that shit's been goodwilled.
See? I still have my Yeezys.
Yeah,
But
they're not
I
even
don't,
like
yeah.
cute.
I mean, I
They're not.
can't stand him. I'm not going to buy anything new, but I still have one pair of shoes.
No, I mean, like if you bought it, it's yours. You paid for it. But I didn't really wear them anyways, so it wasn't really a hard like.
Damn, whoever went to that Goodwill hit a
I
Scored.
know. They probably thought they were fake anyways. Because if I saw some Yeezys at Goodwill, I'd be like, oh yeah, these are fake.
Um, qué feo,
What
qué
other
feo lo
cheese?
de eso.
See, that's just a difficult situation because they have so many kids together,
If you notice,
and it's
everything we talked
public.
about are like marriage failures.
Yeah.
All these chismes.
Well, being in relationships are hard. I can't imagine in the public eye with look at what we're having. We have opinions, and we've never met these people, so I get it. Like,
Está cabrón.
está cabrón. If I was famous, I think I would keep my relationship. I would not date anybody in the same industry, and I think I'd be completely like silent about my relationship. Like he wouldn't go anywhere with me, no red carpet, no nothing. Like I
But do
think
you
I
feel
would.
like you would get toxic?
Well, I would make sure I'm with somebody that wouldn't get toxic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's hard. Good thing we don't have to deal with that. We're just civilians.
Yes.
What other
Any other
TikTok?
TikTok chismes?
Let me see.
Those are the only ones that I had noted.
I think those are like the major ones. I don't know what's going on with the Baldoni, and
That one went completely hush.
they probably settled already.
How about his sex tape? We talked about
What
that
do you
already.
think about what sex tape?
Didn't he have a sex tape, Baldoni?
No, I don't think so.
Is Baldoni the one the insurance guy?
It ends with us, girly.
What's the name of the Baldoni? What's the name
Baldoni.
of the
Justin
insurance guy?
Baldoni is the guy,
No,
and
I
it
know.
ends.
What's the name of the insurance guy?
What insurance guy?
The one that killed the insurance guy.
Oh,
Luigi.
Luigi Mangione. Oh, I
See?
love him.
Baldoni Mangione.
Not even close.
See?
Yeah, Essa went completely silent, and I was all about that case. Like he was like a hero to me. He was like a god,
Don't
and it's
go there.
gone. It's gone. I was gonna write him a letter in jail.
That's why I got it confused. Baldoni Mangione.
Luigi Mangione. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're almost at. I don't think we're gonna. Do you have any other chismes?
Now, should we talk a little bit about the Mexican slang?
Yes, because you really want to do this.
Or
So
should
my
we do it for
sister had
another
this
episode?
idea about to finish up Mexican slang words that make absolutely no sense, but half of them that she was telling me, I feel like she made up, or they're specific to our family and ever made them up. But let us know in the comments if we just made this shit up or you actually heard it as well. Mom is gonna hate this segment.
Let's begin.
You start because you made a list and I did not.
I saw this thing where it says, I love English, but I love Mexican phrases like meter el boli.
So you went for it. You went for it like immediately.
Te metieron el boli.
So
Can you translate?
We use that as in like when somebody ripped you off. Like when you go to the dealer, like example, when you go to the dealership, you know que te van a meter el boli because whatever little part is going to be like you're going to pay $1,000 and up, like the metieron el boli. But I think Ever made
when
that
you
up.
translate it to English, it means they put a ice pop.
Uh-huh.
They put an ice pop in you.
And where?
In you.
Yes, like those ice pops, but like in Mexico we have thicker ones. So yeah.
I love how you're descriptive. Okay.
Oh
I love English, but I love Mexican phrases like te mandaron por un tubo.
So you would use that one, te mandaron, like when somebody ghosts you or they ignore you, te mandaron por un tubo. They sent you through a pipe. That's the translation.
Okay. No pasa nada.
Oh, that one's a classic. No pasa nada is what? Nothing happened. Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. But you can use this for
But
anything.
usually something does happen.
Yeah, but usually when we do it, it's because something is gonna happen and something serious. No pasa nada, something's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a way of making yourself feel better.
Okay, I wrote this one down. It's not a phrase, but it's a song, a Mexican song for children. Dingy dingy dingy.
That doesn't even sound like it.
Okay, so you sing your. Oh, this is my dingy dingy. Dingy dingy dingy. Dingy dingy dong. How's yours?
I like that.
Here, I want you to sing it.
I haven't had
Ándale.
kids in a long time. Yeah, that's the Mexican banger when you put a baby on your lap and you bounce them and you go ding 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 ding.
It goes
That was
hard.
the translated ding. Next
Um,
one
neta. Es neta.
is neta. Neta's like for real, like for reals.
Neta.
That one's easy.
Reportada.
When somebody's thick, but it translates to reported.
She reported.
You
You know
reported.
what? When we're talking shit in public and we don't want them to, she reported.
She thick. Okay, next one.
Shuki.
I feel like that one's a northern norteña. Chuki is like when something's nice, like when something's cool.
Está
So, and
shuki.
fun fact, the first time my stepdad heard that decades ago, he
He
nicknamed
baptized himself.
himself. He baptized himself. So you know how we call him Shuk? It's short for Chuki. And but he baptized himself that because when he first heard the slang term, long I want to say
That's
I don't
cringe.
it's been a year. So that's where it came from. And the fact that we all went along and we call him Shuk, well, we
He manifested
down
that.
to Shuk. He made us call him that. Okay, what else?
Those are all the ones I have written down, but there's so many.
There's so many. I think that's a good start. I'll
That's
write
why I
some
love my
down.
Spanish.
Yeah, I do love Spanish because there's just shit you can't say in English.
No. That is all.
So we're
Thanks
at
for
30
listening.
minutes. Thanks
Just
for
kidding.
listening. Bye. So we're at 31 minutes. Somebody did say that you guys wanted longer ones, but let me explain how we do this. Like usually I come home for lunch a little bit before I have to get the kids so that I can eat lunch and then make them something for after school. And
And
this
my
is why
son naps.
and Santi's napping, so we're
Well, except
crunching
right
in
now.
we're crunching in like our podcast episodes to this, which was already like a limited time frame.
Mom
So
life.
for now we're going to keep them at 30, but we're just going to try to do more frequent ones, and eventually, or if we do it on a weekend, I'm sure we'll have more time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus my mouth starts getting dry. I don't know how people can talk for hours.
I can talk for hours.
Okay.
Bueno,
pues was nice chatting with you. Oh my god. Was leave us your comments, feedback. We love reading your DMs. They honestly make our day. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify. I'm gonna upload to Apple soon as I can figure all this stuff out. Have patience with us, but we want to say thank you for all the positive feedback and response. We love
We're
our
having
sisters.
so much fun with this.
Anything else? The same. Ditto. Okay. Bye, bitch. Meow meow. For our sisters. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow.